So from an IoT perspective, it's really exciting what's happening in Ireland at the moment. Sigfox have partnered with VT Networks in Ireland, and they're rolling out an all-Ireland coverage of their transmission protocol, if you want, transmission type. They're partnered with RTE Networks, which is our TV station, effectively. So those guys have all the infrastructure, all the antenna around the country. So VT Networks and Sigfox have partnered up to roll out all Ireland, effectively, IoT testbeds. One of our research centres was funded by the Irish government to roll out what's called LoRa. It's a transmission standard. So there's lots of, like, from an IoT perspective, if your company or a company wants to come to Ireland, and it's like, okay, we have a product, we have a sensor, or we have data analytics needs or products that need to be developed. It's like you can come to Ireland and there's all this availability of test bedding. Croke Park in Dublin is the third largest stadium in Europe. Is an IoT stadium, effectively. And what's really cool about Croke Park, partnered with Sun Devil Stadium and Arizona State University. So Arizona State University, Dublin City University, Croke Park, and Sun Devil Stadium are all collaborating together to understand how do we make a stadium smart. Where is the business opportunity for companies in the smart stadium area? And it gives an opportunity as well. It's like the biggest challenge for companies, I think, in the IoT space or smart city space is how do we work together? Like collaboration. It's like, so I provide this, you provide that, or maybe we compete together, but how can we collaborate together and find a sweet spot so we all kind of like can benefit from these test beds. So as I mentioned, Croke Park, Arizona State University's shared learnings. We also have Ignite from Intel. They have a test bed in Ireland as well. EMC and Vodafone have set up Europe's only industrial internet consortium approved test bed in Ireland as well. That's down in Cork. Dell have an IoT test bed. They've got a cool project running at the moment. It's the Internet of Bees. So I don't know if you're familiar, but apparently there's a problem with bees in the world at the moment, declining populations, if you want, of bees. So they've attached sensors to the back of bees and monitor their position and how often they come to and from their beehive, I guess. And yeah, so on the roof of Dell in Limerick, they have an Internet of bee infrastructure monitoring the patterns and behaviours of bees. So there's lots of test beds, and that's the most important thing. Companies are used to dealing with one-to-one transactions. So I'm a company, I deal with another company, this is what I want, this is what I'm going to give you. When you're dealing with smart cities, when you're dealing with smart manufacturing, when you're dealing with smart bays, smart citizens, etc., it's all of a sudden it becomes more complex. So the companies need all these, need to figure out how do I collaborate, how do I partner, how do I engage. And I guess Ireland has positioned itself through investment with infrastructure and our collaborative nature, our culture, to enable or to assist companies to collaborate in these spaces.